Instagram, and YouTube land. It's I. Let's try this again. Hello, all you good people on YouTube and Instagram land. It's I, the world famous fucking marijuana man here. And you know, folks, today we've gathered together from all around the goddamn fucking world so that we may fuck up our fucking shit. Do you know, folks, that's what the internet was invented for. It was, folks. Do you know how the internet came in conception, eh? There were some people at two prestigious colleges in the fucking United States. I believe one was Princeton. The other one might have been Harvard. And, they were selling drugs to one another. Big surprise, right? And they wanted to have a way to do transactions with face to face. And that's when they invented the internet. And they kept it a secret for many years. And then one day they got busted. And so we're going to do some bong hits and get all fucked up. You know? Oh, yeah. It's going to be a glorious goddamn fucking moment in time. We're smoking the Rockstar here, folks. Look, I refilled the jar. I know people were saying in my last video, what's with that lame-ass jar that has like 3 buds in it? Well, there we go. We refilled it for all you good people to make you feel warm inside about the amount of weed that's in the jar. And so now we're going to try and grind this little whore up, but this little bitch is a tight little whore. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Trying to get it in there, and it's hard. Ah, there we go. Fucking starting to lube up and move around a bit, you know? Oh, that little whore. There she goes. All ground up. Look at that little bitch. Oh yeah, you're right. This was heavily overpriced weed, my friend. I had to pay the big bucks for it, $31 an ounce. I know. It's fucking outrageous. But at least it's not legal. Legal weed's about $31 a gram. Oh, for the exact same stuff that wouldn't even be as good. And so we got some corporate sludge here, folks. I made it myself. Oh, let me tell you, there's some chemicals in here, some fruit juice, some artificial shit, all kinds of fun stuff. And, of course, lots of sugar. I mean, a quarter of this cup is fucking liquid corn syrup. Sludge. Fucking delicious. Ah. Oh, that bitch tasted really good. Now, do you know what, folks? To do bong hits in my sublimator, I need my little tool. Well, I was certain I brought it in here. But, you know, when you're all fucked up on drugs all the time, sometimes you forget things, and you think you've actually done them, and really you haven't done fuck all. And so I gotta go now and get the little tool, and I'll be right back. Got the tool. And so here we go. So I'm going to be in Ontario in August, folks. I am. Good old Ontario. It's yours to discover. And you're going to fucking love her. In Ontario. Yeah, we'll be flying first class all the way over down to big old Ontario. Oh, do you like my Leaf sweater? Do you know, I hate sports. I don't follow sports at all. But actually, the coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs gave me this sweater in person when I used to work at the Sky Dome managing the building. And of course, as you could imagine, we had every sporting event known to that ever plays in Canada actually play in that stadium. And the Toronto Maple Leafs use that stadium not full time. They mostly use the garden fucking stadium, which was we managed that one too. It's all under the same company. And anyways, one night the coach gave me this. You know how old this fucking sweater is, folks? Well, I haven't worked there since 1997. So it's been a while since I've been there. And so this shirt sweater is pretty old. I would say 1990, something like that. I mean, I didn't really, wasn't my job to be people's friend, you know? And by the time 1995 rolled around, I think people were a little less friendly towards me, especially the regulars, you know? Because they're used to somebody who worships their ass, eh? And that wasn't fucking me. I was like, you fucking assholes left the fucking stadium in shambles the other night. That's me. I'm gonna have to fine you $200,000. Yeah, that's more like my kind of conversation with those people. And so they became a little less friendly as time went on, you know? They thought I was going to be like the old guy that let him fucking get away with all kinds of shit. No, that's why my dad fired that asshole and put me in charge. I'm only 14 years old at the time and I did a better job. The old guy was like 65. It's just so nice to everybody. It's like, it's not a job. You need to fucking be nice to people. You know? That's not the criteria of the fucking job. And so we're gonna do some bong hits. You know, you can be nice to people and all, but you gotta be stern and strict or they'll fucking do all kinds of fucked up shit and rip you guys off for hundreds of thousands of dollars like they were doing to the old man. Oh yeah. Fucking all kinds of fees they were supposed to pay because of their huge level of incompetence on a regular basis, and the old man would be like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll clean it up for you. Yeah, that wasn't fucking me. I'd be like, yeah, don't worry about it, we'll clean it up for you, and I'll bill you $200,000 per day it takes for us to clean it. That was more like me. So anyways, fire in the hall. You get these baseball players, 48 hours, there's still turf in the field. Oh, fuck. So, there we go, nice big fat fucking bong hit. Wonderful moment in time. Just give me one. Yeah, I remember one time they were like, our dressing room smells of marijuana, Mr. Payne. I'm like, yeah, well, at least it don't smell like it did when I went in there. Yeah. I mean, they were just a walking disaster. Now, anyways, gonna do a big fucking bong hit. It's gonna be a glorious moment in time. Or they'd want to complain to the management about my attitude. attitude sometimes, folks. I'm like, oh yeah, you want to complain to the management? Okay, I'm here. Complain. Yeah, there's nobody to fucking complain to, asshole. I'm the end of the fucking line. You want to go complain to my dad? He probably won't let you use the building anymore then, because he won't want to talk about it at all. That's why he's hired somebody else to do it, you know? Oh, fuck. So, yeah. La da 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 da. Hopefully the COVID pass is over by then. If not, maybe we'll go to Australia. I mean, you only need a COVID pass to fly within Canada and to come into Canada. Hey, if they didn't want to welcome me back, that's fine with me. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I already had my mother. She had no COVID pass, and she was in Florida. And when she came back to Canada, they were like, your COVID shit, ma'am? She's like, I got none. I've never had a COVID shot in my life, she tells them, eh? And they're like, oh, they don't know what to do, eh? I mean, she's a Canadian citizen. In the end, they let her in. I mean, they have no choice. Oh, yeah. It's a done deal. And so then they try to fine her. They give her fines, eh? And, you know, my family, they're a lot like me. A fine is worthless, folks. I mean, we're just going to take it to court. The judge's going to throw it out. You know how it is. I've never paid a fine in my life. Not in one. A fine in Canada has... It's more like a suggestion. There's zero enforcement behind it. I mean, you can appeal these things for fucking forever. You grow old before it's finally enforced. Oh, yeah. I guess so, yeah. That's how it is. So they give her some sort of fine that she'll never pay, right? She'll never pay. Oh, fuck. People on Instagram are saying there's no sound. I don't know why. Instagram, it's so fucked. I guess that's why we're also on YouTube. You know? That way, if one doesn't work, the other one does. Good old Mark Suckadick can't keep anything working properly, right? And so, that's just how it is. Fire hall. Oh, fuck. I got water in my inner ear. Gonna have to pay some fucking doctor now $280 to fix it. Or wait, God knows how long the free medical services will fucking fix it. You grow old. Last time it happened to me, folks, right? I go to see the doctor. the doctor's like, I got to give you a referral to ear eye specialist or whatever the fuck he is, right? I'm like, great. He goes, give me the referral and calls the doctor. It's like an appointment 8 months down the road. I'm like, I ain't waiting no fucking 8 months. Holy fuck, who does that? Meanwhile, so I phoned the guy. I'm like, is there a way I can see you like right now? And he's like, yeah, bring me $280 and I'll see you right now. Yeah, so that's when we learned that gag. Like, I guess it's still cheaper than the full pay system, you know? But yeah, if you want it to speed up a bit, you need to lubricate some people's, wallets. Ah, you do. Otherwise, things move really slowly. It was like when marijuana was a crime, folks, right? And so you had to get this bogus marijuana license, right? And nobody could get any doctors to fill out. And they were like, Steve, how come you were able to get the license? You're not even fucking sick. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to be sick to get the permit. You just have to pay the $300 to the doctor. That's all I did. I go, doctor, here's the form. He's like, Mr. Payne, I can't fill this out. You don't have any of these conditions. I'm like, yeah, well, just pick one and I'll go with it. And he's like, I can't do that. And I'm like, well, how about $300? He's like, what do you want me to say on it? I'm like, whatever gets me the fucking stupid card. Oh, yeah, that's how the conversation went. And so that's how it was. Yeah, before you know it, he was like, well, I'm like, why don't you just say I have cancer? He's like, well, I'd love to, Steve, but then the Cancer Society and all kinds of charities would be mourning over you having cancer, and I wouldn't feel right about that. And I'm like, okay, I have fucking cystic fibrosis. And he's like, yeah, that sounds good. Like, who gives a fuck what you write on that thing? I don't. As long as it means I get my card. Anyways, the judge back then said even though marijuana was a crime back then, folks, he says I was allowed to smoke marijuana as long as it was work related. I mean, my job is being a criminal, but according to the judge, that's okay. And as long as I'm doing the crime while I'm doing my criminal job, it's all legal. Ah, yeah, it's a beautiful system we have here, folks. I love it. It's very easy to. I mean, nobody goes away for anything. Unfortunately, that's why it's lawless in fucking Vancouver. Just a rotating door. Doesn't matter what crime you commit, folks. They'll treat you the same. You could have killed 50 babies and blown up the CN Tower. You'll be out soon. As long as you shut your mouth, that's the only trick. My lawyer would be like, Steve, so did you shut the fuck up when they grabbed you? And if I said yes, which usually I did, then he'd be like, okay, shouldn't be a problem. I'll be able to get this shit dropped in no time. But if I told him, oh yeah, we had a conversation, doesn't matter what, about the weather, anything, then he'd be like, well, I don't know, Steve, I'll do my best. It's all you can expect from me. You should have kept your fucking mouth shut. Yeah. He was a funny guy. But he wasn't, my friend or anything. He liked lots of money. I don't think lawyers have friends, do they? No, I don't think they do. I never met one with a friend. They got the odd associate, and that kind of thing. Nobody actually likes the guy, you know? Like, my lawyer was a total fucking sleazebag scumbag, even though he gets me off all the time and is nice to me on the phone and fights the good fight in the courtroom, making up all kinds of bullshit on my behalf. But, he, I mean, the guy would bill you to leave a message on his answering machine. You know? Oh, he would. Oh, if I were to phone his office and talk to his secretary and go, oh, could you get him to call me at such and such number or sometime when he's free? They will bill me for that 1 minute conversation with his secretary. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck this guy. What a scumbag. You know? He was a real piece of work. No, they still have voicemail, right? You leave a message on the voicemail, they're going to bill you for having to listen to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and not like a little bit. Fuck, no, 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 no. It's like $70 to listen to my message on the fucking answering machine. This guy took a retainer one time for $5,000, went to court for me. I mean, maybe did 3 hours worth of work. Oh yeah. Then and then it was done. And then a year and a half later, I could use his services again. So I call him, and I'm like, "Well, is there any money left over from the previous retainer?" And he's like, "There maybe was, Steve, but you know what? It had expired. I only keep retainers for 2 years, and then you have to give me a new one, regardless if I use it or not." I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course. I wouldn't have expected anything less." Oh fuck. Yeah, real pieces of work. Oh. No, yeah, the trailer trash boys. They didn't like us calling them that, but I mean, I think it's a better name, you know, like. Fuck. It's expensive to live in a trailer park. You know, you got to narrow it down to what kind of trailer park. Fuck, my mother stays in a trailer park sometimes with her $1 million RV, and everybody else has got one too. You know, and it's like $200 a night. You can stay in a hotel cheaper than at some of these trailer parks. You know, no, you can. Me and my friend Tim were in Tofino at a trailer park just last summer. It was like $500 a night. Oh yeah, you can stay in a really nice hotel, well, maybe not Tofino, but somewhere for that kind of money. You know, Tofino is generally expensive. Yeah, so trailer trash, it just narrows it right down. You know. Now we know, oh, that kind of trailer park. Yeah, fuck. The kind that's under the Lionsgate Bridge in Vancouver, you mean? Oh, yeah. Not too many of those are left, but they do have one in Vancouver. I sent my mother there one time. It's pretty hilarious stuff. So my mother goes to this trailer park, folks. I'm under the bridge. It's literally under a major highway that goes right over the whole park. A bridge that's 100 and like something years old, so it makes all kinds of noise, right? And so my mother gets there and she's like, can't even believe that this is a park of any kind, you know? She's like, oh my God, that place should just be a landfill. Oh. I'm like, it's too close to the water shoreline. Or it probably would have been. Oh, fuck, it was pretty nasty. La da 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 da. So I got water in my inner ear. It's really annoying. You usually get that from being on the airplane, you know? Fucking shitty airplanes. Oh, fuck. Especially the float plane, folks. They got these pilots over here. They think they're like crop dusters or something from 1955. Somebody dies in them like every couple months. And, yeah. On Pender Island, there's like this lake it lands in. And the lake is surrounded by mountainous trees. And the pilot likes to take off on the center of the lake because, like I say, he's a stunt pilot. And then just have the plane on full throttle all the way, hoping you don't clip the trees on the way up, right? And God forbid the engine coughs at any form, or you get a high speed plot of wind or anything. You crash into the side of the mountain, which has actually happened at that particular location. And so I used to have to ask the guy, you mind if you go to the other end of the lake to take off? And he's like, well, you're the boss. I'm like, yeah, go to the other end of the lake. Holy fuck. People shouldn't have to ask for this shit. So anyways, that's how it is. If you don't ask, they'll do stunt moves on you. So if you're unaware of what's going on, maybe you're a tourist or something, you know, then you're in for a special ride. Yeah, that exact location, not only has he clipped the trees and killed himself, and you know, the plane's killed a few people here and there on that side, also landing, it's killed people on that location. Just a few years ago, killed a bunch of tourists and a little baby. Oh, yeah. And so, the one good thing is that usually the pilot's the first to die. And so at least you don't have to worry about this pilot fucking doing that shit anymore to you when you're on there. But he's not the only one, sadly, or one could celebrate knowing it's not going to happen anymore. But no, almost all of them do it. And so, that's how it is. Yeah, they're all lunatics. La da 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 da. They're loony and they're toony. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have a swig of my slideshow. Oh, there we go. Oh fuck. You should check out the nice dandelions I got growing in my yard. Just a sec. We're gonna say goodbye to the good people of Instagram. And here we go. My YouTube and people. Check it out. Ooh, it's pretty bright out here. Bright light. Oh, look at these. Oh, some more. Oh, there's still more over here. Still more. It's pretty exciting, eh? Something's on my door. It's done this before. It's been broken for some time. Alright. So there you go. It was pretty exciting. So until next time, peace out.